I would say my main bit of advice for the main section of the course would be if you've got modules where one of them, let's say, is 30 credits and another is 15 credits, try not to get distracted too much by the 15 credit one and forget that the 30 credit one is double the amount of the other one, and sort of think about your workload and spread it like evenly according to how many credits each thing is worth. I found a lot of the time I was putting in more effort and more time into things that weren't gonna be better rewarded than the other things, if you know what I mean. And then another thing would be if there's an opportunity to do anything, if there's like an exhibition or a role or something, and you are even remotely thinking about doing it, I'd say just do it, because it's just so worth your while and you've not really got anything to lose, really. And it's all about gaining that experience and having more things to put on CV at the end of the day, and more things to make you stand out from others and just show that you're a little bit more interactive with the course and enthusiastic about things. So yeah.
Wait, so what was the question again? I'm sorry.
Bloody hell, man.
Sorry.
Abby, you set the bar quite high.
Yeah. I'm joking. One thing that if I could go back and change, it'd be like kind of like my work ethic towards like second and third year, because I felt like in first year, because I'd done well, I thought, you know, the rest of it was going to be a breeze, but it wasn't. That wasn't the case. It's not that I didn't try, is that my ideas just wasn't as original as I thought they would be. So because I didn't put as much thought as I did in first year, so I think I kind of relaxed. I think I take it a lot more seriously, especially in second year. I think like when it comes to like actually going and doing the work, I'd actually, you know, want to go and do the work, because I felt like I restricted myself a lot. And especially in positions where I could have gone out and done things, I could have gone out and explored and really gotten out of my comfort zone, and tried new things and try and build on skills instead of trying to inform or just do what was easy because I thought that, you know, it was still getting me the grade. So I think being more experimental would definitely be something that I would do better. I definitely want to be more experimental.
Say just make the most of the people that are around you to support you. I think it's kind of short and sweet, because they're there and they're not going to be there in real life when you leave uni, and you're paying a lot for the course, so you might as well make the most of everything that the uni has to offer.
Yeah. I could also chip in saying, take advantage of all the facilities that are given to you and provided, and all the courses that are given, not during lectures, but over your free time. You might as well attend them. Yeah. I don't really know anything else, really. That's my impact.
I'm on my computer working. Yeah, so just kind of piggybacking off that, is like there's so many things that are offered to you, especially from the beginning of was it September 2017, and then it just increased over the years. There was more things available, and I just didn't really utilize any of that. And I feel like a part of it is a bit daunting, because there's so much that you could do. You kind of might feel overwhelmed, and the fear of that kind of prevented me from joining into different extracurricular activities. But don't shy away from that if you can, because it's a chance to not only like meet other people and what's the word, when you meet other people that do the same thing that you do, they can help you out in the future.
Network.
Network. There you go. Network. So yeah, definitely look at what you can do and just try and take part as much as you can. And also, I think that I kind of struggled with, even though I was determined to do it from the beginning, it was like, just whenever you're assigned a task, just try and make it revolve around what you're interested in from the get-go, because then it makes doing the work a lot easier. And you're just interested in it, so you're more passionate about it, so that will sort of like give you an extra push towards making it as good as possible. And even it's a lot easier said than done to do that, because one time you might, okay, I like this, let me try and make it about this. Then you start doing it, and then you end up fucking hating it for the rest of your life. So just think about a lot of the projects that you'll be doing and what you could base it around before you start doing it, because I thought that's a very important part of the process.
Say that you should always kind of try new things. I think it's going against what Jaden just said, but you should always try new things, and like, because you never know really what you're fully into. You try everything, and then you can get like, oh yeah, I didn't like that, move on to the next kind of thing. I think that's what I would have done if I'd have done it again. I would make sure that I'd try, at least try a little bit of different like types of design, like going into different areas. Like, because with digital media, we were able to go in different, like work with other people. So I feel like you should definitely take that up and try new things as much as you can, and take risks and like new techniques, and yeah, I think that would be it.
So we learn so much, even if it's like program on Adobe, or like we've done Procreate for animation. Learn something new, so when you come to your next module, even if it's over the summer or over Christmas, you can then come in with something that no one else has seen, and that might bring you to a place where you can create better things, let's say. So like me, I'd learned the coding, I can produce, I'd say, better things than if I did it on Dreamweaver, for instance. So just learn a new skill in the time that you have between modules. If that makes sense.
There are a lot of opportunities, like jobs and even jobs for other companies that you can take part in and participate. It will help you develop your portfolio and get like work experience, but also like make connections with people from other courses and help them on their projects and ask them for help on your projects. You may make connections that like be worth it for later on, or just have fun like doing it.
Okay. For whoever's starting the course or coming up to the second, third year, I think it's very important for them to understand it's a very creative course, and they could take chances. With doing different projects, trying to do things that they wouldn't normally do with other courses. Especially like Lorenzo said, asking help before for people from other courses, that would increasing their chances, for different projects as well, because everybody will come with different ideas.
I just want to read out a little bit of advice from Lauren as well. So she says, don't be afraid to ask for help from either your tutors or the services offered by the uni, study skills, well-being, etc. Also, don't leave anything to the last minute. As much as you think a deadline is really far away, it will creep up on you. And unneeded stress of it isn't fun. From personal experience, take time to not overload yourself on work, and make sure to put aside time to have breaks for yourself too. Very good advice, I think.
Fantastic advice.